She said to me, "Wow, Nia Long and Sherri Shepherd are not getting along? I just made a whole video about Taji and Nia, and now this? Is everyone just making up stories about Nia, or is there some truth to all these things people are saying?" She wanted to talk more about it, so here's the story. Sherri is not happy with how Nia treated her the last time they met. Sherri did not directly say it, but she dropped enough hints for people to figure out that she was talking about Nia Long. Now that the truth is out, Sherri is no longer holding back. She has started speaking up about how Nia has been rude to her and always seems to cause problems where there should not be any. Sherri had gone to the event expecting to have a good time and enjoy herself with her friends, but instead, Nia turned the night into a disaster. According to Sherri, Nia dragged her so much during the event that her wig even fell off. If you are just hearing about this, let me explain how it all unfolded. Sherri, known for her bubbly personality and sense of humor, went to the event with the hope of simply having a fun time. She thought it would be a chance to relax, hang out with friends, and enjoy the evening. However, things quickly took a turn when Nia, who was also there, made the night uncomfortable for Sherri. The situation escalated in such a way that it became more than just a simple disagreement. It became an embarrassing and public ordeal that left Sherri feeling disrespected. As the night went on, Sherri realized that Nia had been causing unnecessary tension and making things difficult. What started as an innocent gathering of friends quickly turned into something much more dramatic. Nia's behavior seemed to shift the atmosphere in a negative direction, and what was supposed to be a lighthearted event ended up feeling like a battleground. Sherri was taken aback by the way Nia treated her, and it quickly became clear that the tension between them was not just about a minor issue. It felt like there was an ongoing pattern of Nia being rude or finding reasons to pick a fight. The most shocking part of this entire incident was when Sherri's wig fell off. This was not just a minor wardrobe malfunction, it was a very public moment that added to the embarrassment Sherri was already feeling. To have something as personal as a wig fall off in front of others, especially in such a heated moment, only made matters worse. It was not just an embarrassing moment for Sherri, it was a clear indication of how uncomfortable the situation had become. The event, which was supposed to be about fun and relaxation, had turned into something completely different. Now that Sherri has spoken out about the situation, many people are starting to understand what happened behind the scenes. She has openly shared her frustration with Nia's behavior, explaining how the entire event turned into a mess because of Nia's actions. Sherri also expressed how Nia has a tendency to create problems where there should be none. This behavior, according to Sherri, has been a pattern, and it is not the first time Nia has acted this way. Sherri's decision to speak up about the situation shows just how much she was affected by it. She had kept quiet about the details at first, but now she feels it is important for people to know what really happened. She wants others to understand that Nia's actions were not just random moments of frustration, they were part of a larger pattern of behavior that has caused issues with other people as well. For Sherri, this was not just about a single confrontation, it was about how Nia's treatment of her and others has been disrespectful and damaging over time. In sharing her side of the story, Sherri hopes to shed light on the reality of what happened at the event. It is clear that she feels hurt by Nia's actions and embarrassed by the way things turned out. What was supposed to be a fun evening with friends turned into a situation that no one could have expected. While Sherri remains open about the situation, she also makes it clear that Nia's behavior needs to be addressed. She is no longer willing to let it slide without speaking up. This incident is more than just a disagreement between two celebrities. It is a reminder that even those in the public eye are affected by the way they are treated by others. Sherri is a person, just like anyone else, and she deserves to be treated with respect. No one should have to endure being dragged into a confrontation in such a public and humiliating way, especially over something as small as a disagreement. It is important for people to recognize that even celebrities face personal struggles and challenges, and they should be allowed to stand up for themselves when they feel wronged. At the end of the day, this story highlights the importance of treating others with kindness and respect, no matter who they are. Nia and Sherri may be famous, but they're still human beings with feelings and boundaries. Sherri's experience serves as a reminder that we all deserve to feel safe and comfortable, no matter where we are or who we are with. Hopefully, by speaking out, Sherri will help others understand the importance of handling conflicts in a more respectful and mature way. It is hard to believe that Nia Long is the person Sherri Shepherd was talking about when she mentioned someone confronting her about the things she said and how she had been throwing shade. Just to remind everyone, Nia Long is from the same neighborhood where they filmed Friday, which was one of the first movies we ever saw her in. She is from the hood, so do not let her pretty, soft-spoken voice fool you. Okay, a lot of people from the hood are like Nia Long. I think that is something people forget. She is from an LA hood, and she just happens to be beautiful. The premiere of the Broadway show all happened on March 23rd, and it had some of the biggest names in Hollywood there. The show was produced by Candy Burris and her husband Todd Tucker, and it stars Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal in the main roles. Angela Bassett was there, J-Lo sat in the audience, and even Martha Stewart and former President Joe Biden showed up. Biden and his wife, Dr. Jill Biden, were there too, along with Sherri Shepherd, all there to celebrate. Nia Long was also seen on the red carpet, smiling and looking happy. But just a few days later, Sherri really got people talking on her talk show when she revealed that things were not as calm and friendly as they seemed. Sherri said that while she was chatting with her friends at the event, someone suddenly grabbed her arm and turned her around forcefully, as if she had done something wrong. She stood there confused, not knowing what was going on. The person said, "You are standing there talking," and then grabbed her arm. In a good mood, Sherri just said, "Hi." Sherri said she does not throw shade at many people, maybe just one person, but she has never thrown shade at this particular celebrity. Did you catch that? Keep that in mind because we will come back to it later. Do you remember when Sherri took over the Wendy Williams show? Well, many people were not happy about that. What is even more interesting is that her new show feels kind of like the Wendy Williams show, but without the purple chair, without the side comments, and without all the shade towards celebrities. You know what I mean? Instead, she just shares the latest news, gives her opinion, and moves on simple. Sherri tried to brush it off, but as she kept talking about it, she got so upset that she could not hold back anymore. Sherri did not name the person, but she kept all that anger inside for a while. Eventually, it all spilled out on her show. She still did not say who it was, but she encouraged other celebrities to reach out so they could fix things, whatever was going on. Even though Sherri did not say the person's name, when people hear about celebrity drama, they start paying attention and trying to figure it out. Remember when Sherri did the impersonation? People quickly noticed how she said a lot the same way Nia Long says it. Page 6 even confirmed that a source told them it really was Nia Long who stepped up to Sherri in front of others. Nia has a reputation for being difficult to work with and sometimes rude. Remember how she slapped Taye Diggs in The Best Man? He was so upset that he promised he would never work with her again, calling her unprofessional and mean. He said, "I was so angry. I said, I am never going to work with her again." Nia Long may come from a tough background, but that does not give her the right to act however she wants with people. Taraji, on the other hand, was not about to let anyone treat her badly, especially not on a show where she was the lead star. Nia learned that quickly and ended up being removed from the situation. Over the years, there have been many rumors about Nia, especially when it comes to her relationships with other actresses. Some of these actresses, in Nia's eyes, have taken roles that she felt were meant for her, or they have said things about her that she did not like. It is not surprising, then, that Nia would confront Sherri. Nia has a reputation for speaking her mind, and when she feels disrespected or believes someone is speaking negatively about her, she does not hold back. In this case, Sherri had made some comments, and Nia probably felt the need to address it in her own way. When it comes to Hollywood, there is always a lot of competition, and for someone like Nia, who has worked hard to get to where she is, it can be tough to see others take what she feels is rightfully hers. The situation with Taraji on Empire is a perfect example of how Nia can clash with others when she feels like her position is being threatened. On the set of Empire, Nia and Taraji were not exactly getting along, and it eventually led to Nia being removed. Taraji had a strong presence on that show, and she wasn't going to let anyone push her around. She made it clear that she would not be treated like that, and in the end, Nia had to leave. This shows that when Nia is challenged, she can be difficult to deal with, especially when it comes to protecting her career and her reputation. Nia's behavior towards other actresses has also been something that people have talked about. It's no secret that in the entertainment world, there are limited roles available. In the end, Nia and Sherri are both strong women with their own careers and reputations to protect. It is unfortunate that they had to clash in such a public way, but it is a reminder of how difficult the entertainment industry can be. It's not just about the roles you get, but also about how you handle the relationships and the people around you. Whether you agree with Nia's approach or not, it's clear that she is someone who stands up for herself and isn't afraid to speak out when she feels wronged. Now, Sherri has done some things that made people question her, like showing support for Jonathan Majors. But that does not give anyone the right to treat her like that, pulling her aside and confronting her like she is a child being scolded, especially in front of so many people. If Nia had a problem with Sherri, she could have simply said, "Hey, when you have time, let's talk." It could have been a calm, respectful conversation. At the end of the night, Nia could have simply said, "Hey, let's talk later," or if they ran into each other again, they could have had a conversation without making it seem like Sherri was throwing shade. Instead, Nia walked off after saying something like that. How did she expect Sherri to react? Sherri has never said anything bad about Nia. In fact, when people were saying that Nia should stay with her cheating ex, Sherri actually defended her. She praised Nia for leaving that situation and not settling for less. Sherri said, if she went through some cheating that no one knew about, maybe that made her realize, I deserve better than this. Maybe she just got tired of being tired. Every time Sherri spoke about Nia, she only said positive things. So, this whole confrontation really surprised her. Nia's response? She posted a photo of herself with a caption about last night, acting completely unbothered by the whole thing. Sherri was sitting there, hoping that Nia would reach out and apologize. But if she is waiting for that, she may be waiting forever. If you know Nia, then you know she never apologizes for her actions. She just lets all the criticism slide off her, and that is something Sherri cannot understand. How can you confront someone at a big public event, with everyone watching, and not feel anything about it? Some people get confused by Sherri because she is sweet and caring. She is always ready to offer advice, make people feel better, and even share some scriptures if needed. But at the same time, she is from Chicago, and she does not play around when it comes to respect. The rumors about Nia being difficult to work with have been around for a while, but Sherri never experienced it until now. And she is not ready to just let it go. Sherri believes that Nia needs to admit that what she did was wrong. People have things to say about both of them, but even though I am not trying to pick sides, I really think Nia Long is behind the drama. People often focus on how Nia looks and how she acts in public. Do you remember the stories about her and Taraji not getting along on Empire? So, why be surprised by the drama between Nia and Sherri Shepherd? Nia Long could have grabbed Sherri by her wig and swung her around like a helicopter, and I would not care at all. If you had to pick a side, do you think Nia was wrong, or do you think Sherri was the victim here? Share your thoughts in the comments, and do not forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.